Savannah Chrisley reveals shocking thing Julie did first after release. Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another video. I hope everyone's having a great day. Before watching the video, please subscribe and like it. Savannah Chrisley's parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, are now home after being pardoned and released. Julie has not been out in the public eye as Todd has been. But what is the first thing she did when she returned home? Keep reading for more details. In a moment that surprised fans and touched hearts, Savannah Chrisley has opened up about the shocking, yet profoundly human, thing her mother, Julie Chrisley, did immediately after her release from prison. In an emotional and candid interview, Savannah peeled back the curtain on a deeply personal family moment that showed the world a different side of Julie, one that's equal parts resilient, grounded, and incredibly real. After spending over a year behind bars, Julie Chrisley's first act wasn't what most would expect from someone stepping back into the free world. No flashy photo ops, no high-profile interviews. Instead, according to Savannah, Julie asked to go straight to the grocery store. Yes, the grocery store. She wanted to go to Publix, Savannah said, laughing through tears. I thought she was going to cry, just walking through the aisles. To many, that might seem mundane, but for Julie, it represented something so much more. After months of confinement, structure, and scarcity, something as simple as choosing her own yogurt or picking out fresh flowers felt revolutionary. She said, I just want to smell the produce. I want to see colors, touch fruit, make decisions, Savannah shared. Julie's desire to reconnect with the normalcy of everyday life was a striking reminder of how prison strips people of even the smallest freedoms, the ability to choose, to move through the world with intention, to interact with beauty in the everyday. It wasn't about luxury or indulgence, Savannah added. It was about control. It was about dignity. As they walked through the store together, Savannah described how her mom paused at every aisle, touching items, reading labels, even chatting with strangers. She cried in the cereal aisle, Savannah said. She said she forgot how many choices people have. How lucky we are to live like this, and how easily we take it all for granted. But the most emotional moment came when Julie insisted on buying ingredients for a home-cooked meal. Her famous chicken pot pie. That was her second wish, Savannah said. She wanted to cook for her family again. In a world obsessed with headlines and scandal, the story of Julie's first hours after release offers a poignant, almost cinematic reminder of what truly matters. It wasn't about reclaiming fame. It was about reclaiming the sacred, everyday moments of life, shopping for groceries, cooking for loved ones, and reconnecting with the tactile, messy, beautiful act of living. Savannah's revelation struck a chord with fans, many of whom shared their own stories of loved ones returning home and seeking comfort in the simplest acts. It's a story that resonates because it's real, and because, sometimes, the most shocking moments are also the most quietly profound. Savannah Chrisley reveals what Julie first did after release. When Todd Chrisley was first released from his Pensacola prison camp, he went shopping. Along with his daughter, Savannah Chrisley, he headed to Nordstrom to buy some small clothing essentials. He shared that he was shocked at how many people were searching for him. That was when Savannah took over and snapped a quick photo of her and her father so everyone could see him post-release. They then went on to do a press conference where Todd showed off how amazing he looked. However, Julie was MIA, but he stated that she was at home with their youngest, Chloe. She was spotted out shortly after her release, donning gray, grown-out roots and brown ends. It seemed she just wanted to get back to her normal life. Now, Savannah is revealing the shocking first thing Julie did upon being released. She has been doing laundry, rather than just relaxing or cooking. This seems to be her zen. Plus, she is bonding all over again with Chloe. Savannah also added that she showed her mother all of the posts on Instagram to catch her up for the last 2.5 years. There has been so much support for the family, and Savannah Chrisley's attempts to get them freed. Therefore, it seemed she just wanted Julie to know all that had transpired. Savannah and Todd did get all decked out for an event last weekend, which again Julie was MIA from. At the same time, Savannah reminded everyone that her family has been filming again. They had finished right before her parents were pardoned and picked the cameras up quite quickly. Todd shared, at the press conference, that it would show when he and Julie reconnected. In a moment that has tugged at the heartstrings of fans and followers alike, Chrisley Knows Best star Savannah Chrisley has revealed the emotional and unexpected thing her mother, Julie Chrisley, did immediately after her release from prison. While the world watched with curiosity and speculation, it was not glitz or glamour that Julie reached for. It was grace, gratitude, and a return to the simplest forms of freedom. Speaking candidly on her podcast, Savannah recounted the moment she saw her mom again, eyes wide with emotion and heart full of hope. "The very first thing my mom did was hug every single person in the room. Twice," Savannah said, her voice cracking. "It was like she couldn't get enough of the people she loved. She held on like she'd never let go again." But what came next was even more unexpected. She looked around, smiled, and said, "Can we go to Target?" Savannah shared, laughing. "We all thought she was going to ask for her favorite restaurant or maybe go to a spa, but no. She wanted to go to Target and just be normal again." For Julie Chrisley, a year behind bars had stripped away more than freedom. It had taken the small, everyday pleasures that many take for granted. Walking freely through a store, choosing which shampoo to buy, feeling fabric before purchasing a shirt. These were experiences that had become distant memories. So when she was finally free, she didn't chase luxury. She craved normalcy. She wandered through every aisle like she was in a museum, Savannah said. She touched the clothes, smelled candles, and even picked out a planner. She said, "I want to write down my days again. I want to live them." Julie didn't leave with bags of extravagant items. Instead, she filled a small cart with things that represented healing and home. Fresh scented laundry detergent, a candle that reminded her of spring, a journal, and a pack of greeting cards. She said she wanted to start sending thank you notes to people who wrote to her in prison. Savannah revealed, "That's who my mom is." The experience wasn't just therapeutic for Julie. It was deeply healing for Savannah, too. Seeing her find joy in something so small reminded me how much we overlook. Prison changed her, but not in the way people expected. It softened her, centered her, and made her more appreciative of life's finer moments. Fans of Chrisley Knows Best have watched the family go through unimaginable highs and lows, but this newest chapter is perhaps the most profound. Julie's first act of freedom wasn't about reclaiming status. It was about reclaiming self. And in that quiet, ordinary trip to Target, Savannah believes her mom taught her, and all of us, the most important lesson of all. Freedom isn't flashy. Sometimes it smells like clean laundry and feels like flipping through a planner with your name written on every page. Fans love the story. After Chrisley, fans heard Savannah Chrisley sharing what life has been like since her parents were released. They were so happy. Many noted that they would have fought as hard as she did to free Todd and Julie if they were in the same position. Therefore, no matter what happened behind the scenes, they had to respect her fight. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.